Hello students, in today's class we are going to learn about the next illustration number 8. See the illustration. A commodity of tobacco is imported into India from a country covered by a notification issued by central government under section 9A of CTA. Following particulars are given: accessible value $25,250, quantity imported 500 kg, exchange rate applicable ₹64 per US dollar. 1 for US dollar 1 or per US dollar. BCD at 10%, excise duty chargeable on similar goods in India as per tariff rate 12.5%, NCCD at 1%, social welfare surcharges of 10%. As per notification, anti-dumping duty will be equal to the difference between the cost of commodity calculated at US dollar 74 per kg and landed value of commodity imported. So calculate the anti-dumping duty and total custom duty payable if IGST is 12%. Ignore GST compensation cess. So here with this information we have to compute the customs duty payable, total custom duty payable we have to compute. So they have given the information: a commodity of tobacco is imported into India from a country covered by a notification issued by a central government. So the following particulars are given. Accessible value they have given US dollar 25,250. So in the previous illustration they used to give accessible value in the form of rupee only. So here in this illustration they have not given in the form of rupee. So we have to convert it into rupee. So US dollar is 25,250 is the value of a import for that US dollar. So we have to convert it to rupee, means 25,250 into the conversion rate we have to take. So that is exchange rate applicable is ₹64 for 1 US dollar. For every US dollar, for per US dollar exchange rate will be ₹64. So US dollar 25,250 into 64 we have to take. So that is nothing but the accessible value. Next, quantity imported 500 kg is given, so that will take later. Next, so the accessible value is nothing but 25,250 into 64 will get the Indian rupee value of a accessible value. Then BCD is given at 10%. Excise duty chargeable on similar goods in India as per tariff rate 12.5% rate. So this is nothing but the countervailing duty. Okay, see, excise duty chargeable on similar goods. So countervailing duty is nothing but it is a counter duty levied on a subsidized goods. If we are importing any subsidized goods, then the tax rate applicable on a similar goods in India will be applicable. So that is what the similar goods in India is. The rate applicable is 12.5%. So that is nothing but the countervailing duty we have to take at 12.5%. Then NCCD at 1% is given. Social welfare surcharge is 10%. Then as per notification, anti-dumping duty will be equal to the difference between the cost of commodity calculated at US dollar 74 per kg and the landed value of commodity imported. So this sentence is required for the anti-dumping duty calculation. So while calculating that, I'll explain it again. Okay. Then calculate the anti-dumping duty and total customs duty payable if IGST is 12%. So ignore the GST compensation cess. So now we'll work out the custom duty payable. Draw 3 column, particular and 2 amount column, computation of customs duty payable. So firstly we will write the accessible value. Write accessible value. So here accessible value they have not given in the form of rupee, but they have given in the form of US dollar. So now we have to convert into rupee, that is 25,250 into 64 we have to do. So 25,250 is given about the dollar. It is a dollar 25,250 into, we have to convert it into rupee 64. So when we convert a dollar 25,250 into rupee is equal to, we will get the rupee value 16,16,000. Okay, 16,16,000. Next we have to add BCD. So BCD is calculated at how much? It is at 10 percentage. So BCD at 10 percentage is calculated. So that is on 16 lakh 16,000 into 10 percentage you have to take. That is 1,61,600. Same value right here also. 61,600. So now total it. So that is 17 lakh 77,600. Here not required. 17,77,600. Next we have to add NCCD. So as per format we have to take the second one is NCCD. So NCCD is given in this illustration. So how much NCCD is at 1%? At 1% we have to take on the above value. So that is 17,77,600 into 1% we have to calculate. So that is equal to 17,776. 17,776. Next we have to total this. So that will be equal to 17,95,376. Next we have to add countervailing duty. You can write CVD. So the CVD at how much? Countervailing duty. So that is nothing but the excise duty chargeable on similar goods we have to take. So that is at 12%. CVD at 12.5%. So that is calculated on 17,95,376 into 12.5%. So that is equal to 2,24,422. So now total this. Now we have to arrive at subtotal A. So subtotal A how much? So that is equal to 20,19,798. Here it is 4,03,798. 4,03,798. So the next we have to add social welfare surcharge. Social welfare surcharge. So that is at 10%. So that is also given in the illustration at 10%. So that is calculated on duty. So what is the duty value? Total duty 4,03,798. So take 4,03,798 on this 4,03,798 value. We have to take 10% as a social welfare surcharge. So that is equal to 40,379.8 means 40,380. 40,380. So next we have to take about the anti-dumping duty or safeguard duty. So in this illustration we can't calculate anti-dumping duty. Anti-dumping duty will be equal to the difference between the cost of commodity calculated and the landed value of commodity imported. So the landed value of commodity imported is nothing but the final answer. So we have to take the difference between these value. For this anti-dumping duty calculation, we need to calculate the landed value of commodity imported. Landed value is nothing but the final answer of that cost of or a value of a commodity imported we have to calculate. So now we can't calculate the anti-dumping duty now here. So we will calculate later. So first we have to calculate the landed value of imported commodity or a value of imported commodity. So now we have to total this subtotal B. Subtotal A plus social welfare surcharge is equal to subtotal B. So that is equal to 20,60,178. Here it is 4,44,178. So next we have to add IGST. As per rule we have to take IGST. So IGST rate is given in the illustration, that is at 12%. So IGST at 12% will calculate. So it is calculated on subtotal B. So that is equal to 20,60,178 into 12% we have to take. So that is equal to 2,47,221. 2,47,221. So there is no compensation cess, they have given ignore compensation cess. So now we'll arrive at the final answer. The total is equal to, here it is 23 lakh 7,399. 7,399. It is nothing but we have to say it as a landed value of imported commodity. Okay, imported commodity. So this is a total value. Landed value means for the after import, landed value is nothing but after import what is the value, landed value. So that is the accessible value plus all the taxes is equal to landed value of imported commodity. So now we have to calculate the anti-dumping duty on this value. Okay, so they have given about the anti-dumping duty. So anti-dumping duty will be equal to, so anti-dumping duty will be equal to the difference between the cost of commodity calculated. So here we have to calculate the cost of commodity, difference between, we have to take the difference means we have to minus the cost of commodity calculated at $74 per kg, at $74 per kg and landed value of a commodity import. We have to take the difference between cost of commodity and the landed value of a commodity. We have to take difference between cost of commodity and the landed value of import. Cost of commodity minus landed value of import. So that is nothing but the anti-dumping duty. Cost of commodity minus landed value of import. So landed value of imported we have calculated, that is 23,07,399 is a landed value of import. Now we have to calculate what is this cost of commodity. So how to calculate this cost of commodity? They have given, clearly mentioned, cost of commodity calculated at $74 per kg. It is calculated at $74 per kg. So what is the total number of kg? 500 kg into 74 we have to take. Total number of kg is 500 into $74. So for 500 kg, cost of commodity will be 74 per kg. So this is the actual cost incurred for that commodity. 500 kg, they have, for every kg they have incurred cost is 74. So this is a cost of commodity incurred for the dollars. So here we have taken the landed value in the form of rupee. This is in the form of rupee. Now we have to take this cost of commodity also in the form of rupee. So what is the conversion rate applicable here? For that is rupees 64. So we have to convert rupees 64. So 500 into 74 into 64, we will get 23,68,000 as a cost of commodity. So now we have to take 23,68,000 minus this, we will get anti-dumping duty. Understood? So we'll calculate the anti-dumping duty here. So next we have to add the anti-dumping duty. So we'll calculate the anti-dumping duty. So this anti-dumping duty is added later because it is calculated with the help of this value. So we have to add later. So leave 4-line space and show the calculation of anti-dumping duty. Calculation of anti-dumping duty. So as per the notification, we have to calculate the anti-dumping duty is nothing but it is a difference between the cost of commodity and the landed value of import. So anti-dumping duty is equal to cost of commodity minus landed value of imported commodity. So we have to take the difference between, here they have given as per the notification anti-dumping duty will be the equal to the difference between the cost of commodity calculated as per this and the landed value of commodity imported. So this is a formula we have to use. So now we know landed value of commodity imported, but we don't know the cost of commodity. So next we will calculate the cost of commodity. So how to calculate this cost of commodity? They have given the instruction how to calculate. So the cost of commodity calculated at $74 per kg. So cost of commodity is equal to for 500 kg per kg. For 500 kg they have incurred the cost is equal to $74. So the total cost they have incurred is 500 into $74 is equal to $37,000 is the total cost they have incurred. So here cost of commodity we have to convert into rupee, because landed value of commodity, imported commodity is not, this value is nothing but it is in the form of rupee. Even the cost of commodity also we have to take in the form of rupee. So this is in the form of dollar. Now we'll convert into rupee. Cost of commodity in rupees. How to convert? That is, so they have totally they manufactured 500 kg of a commodity. For every kg they incurred $74. So totally if you take for 500 kg for total 500 kg they have incurred totally the cost is $77,000. So if you convert that dollar into Indian rupee is equal to $37,000 into rupee. The conversion exchange rate how much? 64 into 64 we have to do. So now the answer we are going to get in the form of rupee. So that is equal to rupees 23,68,000 is a cost of commodity in the form of rupee. So now we have to find out the anti-dumping duty. The cost of commodity how much? 23,68,000 minus landed value of imported commodity how much? 23,07,399. So if you take the difference, anti-dumping duty is equal to 60,601. So this is the anti-dumping duty. Okay, so this is calculated first. Next we have to show this calculation. Okay, second. So leaving the space and working out. So now we have to take the anti-dumping duty. So this is in the form of rupee. 60,601 rupees a duty. So anti-dumping duty 60,601. So the same thing we have to write here also. So now we have to total. So now total this 23 lakh 7,399 plus 60,601. The total value of commodity imported or a cost of commodity imported is nothing but same answer we'll get. That is 23,68,000 is the cost of commodity imported. And if you total this, this is a total 6,91,399. So if you total, the total duty payable is 7,52,000 is the total duty payable, and this is the total is nothing but cost of commodity imported. So totally the cost of commodity imported is 23,68,000. So now if you want, you can calculate anti-dumping duty is nothing but it is the difference between landed value of this and this is equal to 60,601. So this is the answer. Cost of commodity imported 23,68,000 and total duty payable will be 7,52,000. So in this illustration only the anti-dumping duty we have to calculate at the end, because it is here they have clearly mentioned we have to take the difference between the landed value of commodity imported and cost of commodity. So that's why we have to calculate the landed value before. After that we have to calculate the anti-dumping duty. So this is about this illustration. Next, see the illustration number 9. So previous illustration we have worked out is illustration number 8. So in the solution write it is a solution number 8, not illustration solution number 9. So now we will see the illustration number 9. An importer imported commodity Z from People's Republic of China covered by notification issued by central government under section 9A of Customs Tariff Act. Assessable value was US dollars 20,000 and quantity 10,000 kgs. Exchange rate was 1 per US dollar is equal to 44 on the date of presentation of bill of entry. Custom duty are basic customs duty 10%, social welfare surcharge at 10%. Anti-dumping duty has been imposed on these imported goods, on these goods imported from China manufactured by any producers in People's Republic. This anti-dumping duty will be equal to the difference between cost of commodity calculated at US dollar 27.97 per kg and the landed value of a commodity imported. IGST at 5%. Compute the customs duty liability and anti-dumping duty payable. So this is a similar illustration you have to work out similar to previous illustration number 8. Similarities you have to work out. This is a homework for you. So I'll explain the illustration. An importer imported commodities from China. So here assessable value given US dollar 20,000. So we have to convert assessable value, that is 20,000 into per US dollar exchange rate is 44. 20,000 into 44 is equal to assessable value. Then quantity 1,000 kg is imported. Then exchange rate is 44. Custom duties are basic custom duty 10% directly given, social welfare surcharge 10% is given. Then they have not given about the NCCD and CVD, so don't calculate, only the BCD we have to calculate before subtotal A. Next we have to calculate social welfare surcharge at 10%. And anti-dumping duty calculation also similar to previous illustration we have to calculate. So that is anti-dumping duty has been imposed on these goods imported from China manufactured by any producers in People's Republic of China. So this anti-dumping duty will be equal to the difference between, we have to take the difference between cost of commodity calculated as per this US dollar 27.97 per kg and the landed value of a commodity imported. We have to take the difference, that is a cost of commodity we have to calculate. That is a cost, how to calculate the cost of commodity, that is a total quantity is 1000 kg, 1000 US dollar at 27.97 per kg is given. So cost of commodity is a US dollar 27.97 per kg. So total kg is equal to 1000. So 1000 into 27.97 we have to take. So that is the answer. You are going to get a cost of commodity at a dollar. So now we have to convert to Indian rupee. So that is equal to into 44. So anti-dumping duty you will get, that is equal to 2,05,040. Okay, that is anti-dumping duty you are going to get. Next we have to compare with the landed value of imported commodity. So anti-dumping duty should be added later after computing the landed value. So similar to previous illustration it is. So the final answer, so the landed value of import you will get it is equal to 10,25,640. 10,27,640 you will get the landed value of import, and the cost of commodity final, the answer you are going to get 12,30,680. Okay, 12,30,680. So try to work out this illustration. This is a homework for you, illustration number 9. So IGST you have to calculate at 5% before computing the anti-dumping duty, that is before finding this landed value of commodity you have to take IGST also. So there is no other info, so you have to work out this illustration.